Here's how we made a simple platform fighter in 3 days. Our first task, pick just one mechanic to focus on.
What about like a snowball fight? What if it's like Smash, but with snowballs?
I like where you're getting at.
Okay.
Day 1 started with a planning session. Our priority was movement. This game had to play tight. We settled on a double jump, a normal throw, and a charge throw for abilities. Dylan was going to handle the actual programming, while I handled art and pretty much everything else.
I don't think we want to make pixel art, do we? I don't want to do pixel art.
But you can't plan forever. At some point, you just gotta dig in.
Where do you start?
Well, Dylan started programming our movement and basic framework for the game. I drew up a simple character, animated it in Procreate, put it into Godot, and everything was looking great. We're gonna shift away from hand animation, design a new, simpler character. This decision saved the project. Instead of hand animating every frame, I just made a simple character and used Godot's awesome built-in animation tools. I threw together a quick level and gave these art assets to Dylan so we could get a rough draft going. Dylan polished up our player movement and animation, added in projectiles and damage and made it an actual game, and also added a dynamic camera so it felt, like Smash. Day 2 was a huge W, but we still had a big problem to deal with. Oh my god, look at the bugs. Players teleporting, flopping like fish, soaring across the screen. Dylan had his work cut out for him, so I left him alone and turned my attention to sound. I wrote a song for the gameplay and designed every sound that we needed to make the game feel polished. At this point, I really wasn't sure if we were going to make it. I mean, there was no real reason to finish this game in 3 days other than we thought maybe we could do it.
Well, we made it to the end. We did.
We were both anxious to plug in some controllers and square off for the first time. And I'm happy to say that the game feels really good.
Oh man.
Definitely a fast-paced game.
Wait, you have a lot of damage.
Oh! Got your pin! Oh! The first stock is taken.
We decided to polish the game for a few more days, and then we released it for free on itch. You can find it in the description.